Daytime baseball here on MLB Network. Today it's Grapefruit League action between the American League's Houston Astros and the New York Mets. Now here's a look at the Astros starting lineup. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
You know, I'm looking forward to seeing if that man hitting eighth can continue to stay hot. Yeah, eighth. He's truly one of the great power hitters in the game. I love watching him, and he's got elite power. That's the kind of power that he can hit it over the light towers, and he can hit home runs that will show up on show track and everything else. So anytime he steps into the box, he's exciting to watch. Rich Herrera, a right-handed Georgia native, gets the starting nod. What do we need to know here, HR?
Well, Matt, he's got 5 pitches, and I love the fact he mixes them well. And we'll just see if he's on today. That means he's throwing strikes with all of them, and he'll have a dominant game if he does so. All right, time for the majestic defensive alignment for the Mets. And I'm looking down there at the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud. The thing about Travis, not a big guy, and he's had some injuries along the way. But if he can stay healthy, he's got a great pitching staff to catch.
Giancarlo Stanton now. He will lead this one off today.
Leading off the afternoon for Houston, center fielder, number 36.
And we are underway here in Flushing as the first pitch of the afternoon is taken for ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. And off the batter's eye for a home run. An impressive shot to dead center field. It's a solo blast off the bat of Giancarlo Stanton. And the Astros take a 1-0 lead.
First batter of the game, and he hits a home run. Now, this is not what those home fans were expecting. They're not even in the seats yet, and you find yourself down 1-0.
Standing in now, number 30.
Number 30.
As the first pitch here is a bit high, it's ball 1. One-0 count. Here it is. Just missing here, 2-0. And set up behind the dish is Clyde Washington, as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Yeah, Matt, Clyde's known for that low strike, man. Sometimes maybe even a tad bit low on the knees. But as a hitter, if you know what he's going to call, it's okay. You can respect that. Just be consistent, Clyde. That's all.
Hit high but foul, as that'll get in amongst the fans. And the pitch on 2-1. Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. Bruce will come over for a look, but this will wind up back in the crowd, a foul ball.
Well, that's 3 foul balls in a row. He's definitely battling up there.
Base is empty here with nobody out. Hit hard on the ground is short, and this will get on through past Reyes for a base hit.
Now that's pretty special. So many left-handed hitters pull the ball now. To take the ball the other way and drive it through that hole, that's very unique for today's game.
Stepping in now, Michael Lee, as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate.
This is the situation where there's a lot of pressure on the infielders if the ball's put in play on the ground. Both the guy at first and at the plate are burners, so a double play is going to be tough. Even getting 1 out could be a challenge.
Prior to the 0-1, here's a look to first. And a dive, but he's back. Here's the 0-1 pitch. And he gets under this one as the ball is skied into very shallow right. Murphy backs up a bit and he takes charge for the first out.
Batting fourth, third baseman, number 3.
So digging in now, number 3. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. Throw over to the bag, and the runner back safely. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a neck-high fastball that time. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball.
Clearly, they're not trying to give him anything to hit, are they? I mean, everything's away, but he's sitting 2-0. Let's see if he extends and maybe looks outside to drive something.
Throw over to first, and he has to dive, but he's back in easily. Ready with the 2-0 pitch. Swings through the slider there.
Now that is power. You want to challenge me? I'm going to give him a big swing. That was the big swing right there. I loved it.
Fouled back. He's set. Here's the 2-2. A fastball that just misses inside.
Hey, keep an eye out here, Matt, because that guy on first base, 3-2 count, and he can run. He might be on the move here.
Full count. Here it comes. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Here's a look over to first, and he'll be back in standing up. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. Again, he sends it out of play. The 3-2 one more time, and this one misses here. A close pitch on 3-2, but Clyde Washington rules it ball 4.
He's definitely stumbled out of the starting blocks here in the first, giving up a couple of base knocks and that walk. First innings are often some of the toughest for a starting pitcher.
Ready now, Gary Cox. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. First pitch has him dancing to avoid it. It's ball 1.
Matt, this is how you want to start a game. First inning, you already jump on them early. You get 1 run in, and now you have 2 other runners on base. You come up with a big hit here, you can really make a big dent right here in this game in the first inning.
A fastball right down the middle for a strike.
Oh, that's for sure going to be a pitch he wants back. You're not going to get many balls right in the wheelhouse from a top-level arm like this.
Runners are at first and second with 1 away. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Boy, he better get it back together here quick because he's got 2 guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
Here's the 2-1. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Bruce going back on it. He makes the catch, and the runner from second will tag and head for third. And he'll take those extra 90 feet, so put runners at the corners now with 2 gone in the inning.
Batting 6, the catcher, number 13.
So it's first and third with 2 away, and that'll bring in a former batting champion catcher Joe Mauer. First pitch of the at-bat. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
Well, Matt, the big thing I'm looking at is how many pitches he's already thrown here in the first inning. He's got a high pitch count. So if he continues like this, we're definitely going to see a bullpen game.
23 pitches already here in the first inning. And there's ball 1.
Man, he wanted that pitch, and I can't blame him. When you're facing a good hitter like this, you want that strike. You need that strike. It's 0-2 instead of 1-1.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. Now a throw over. Don't want to forget about him. Runners on first and third, 2 away. And another foul ball.
I like the pitch right there. 2-strike fastball out of the zone. See if he'll chase. I'd go even further out this time. See if he chases it again.
Another one sent foul. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. Here's a high foul ball as it finds a lucky fan in the upper deck for a souvenir. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Boy, and he just won't go away as he fights off another pitch and hits it foul right at the plate.
That's the 6th ball he's fouled off in a row. You just keep fighting until he gives you something to hit.
Lays off 2-2 now.
After multiple pitches were fouled off, it gets a little disappointing as a pitcher. So you think, say, I'm going to throw one way off the plate and see if he'll chase it. Didn't happen.
Two and 2 count. Here it comes. Now a swing and a fly ball. And that will end up a foul ball. The 2-2 one more time. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Marte ranging back. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Astros off and running on the solo homer. Bottom of the first coming up. It's now 1-0 Houston. With a moment here in Flushing Meadows, let's meet the Mets. Harold, what's the key for them against one of the best starters in the game?
Well, Matt, they find themselves already down 1. The big thing here, realize you got a lot of game left. Just score 1 run. Try to get right back in the game, even it up, and play the whole 9 innings. You can't just play part of the game, play the whole game.
Luis Rodriguez will be on the mound for the Astros. What's your take on him, H?
Well, Matt, he's got 5 pitches, and I mean, they're all good. He throws them for strikes. He dominates. He mixes speeds up. I asked him one day, what's your best pitch? And he told me all 5. All right, time for the majestic defensive alignment for the Astros. And in the outfield, Giancarlo Stanton. You know, we get so enamored with his home runs. And, yes, they're pretty because he can hit some long ones. But I think because he hits so many long home runs, we forget about how good defender he is. He's got a cannon for an arm. Talk about throwing a frozen rope. He can throw it with the best of them.
Number 70 is into the ballgame now as he assumes duties in center field. Right back to work as the shortstop, Jose Reyes, digs in to lead off the bottom of inning number 1.
For the Mets, number 7, shortstop, Jose Reyes.
And this is in the air down the left field line and into foul territory. And he's going to have room to put this one away, and that's the first out.
Batting second, center fielder, Starling Marte.
Here's Starling Marte. Into the windup and the pitch. Right on the corner, a fastball that he takes for a strike.
Well, if you're wondering if he's going to be loose for this game, there's our answer. 98 in the first inning. He's going to be coming right after.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike.
So 2 pitches in a row on the outside corner for strikes. You think he stays out there?
I think he does. One thing you don't want to do, though, Matt, it's not a good idea to throw the same hitter, the same pitch 3 times in a row, back to back to back, but I think he might throw it here.
Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
Well, there's the great equalizer, the changeup, El Cambio. Listen, if you can keep that pitch in your back pocket and pull it out when you need it, like he did right there, usually hitters, they don't stand a chance.
Here's Jay Bruce now. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. Ready with the 1-0 now to Bruce. And he misses again, 2-0.
Wow, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff.
3-0 now. Three and 0 pitch on its way. And a good job there to lay off. It's ball 4 as he becomes their first base runner of the ball game now with 2 away.
Well, they were obviously pitching around him there, and I don't blame them. With the bases empty and 2 outs, and a hitter of this caliber at the plate, make somebody else beat you.
Here's Lucas Duda now. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. First things first, here's a throw over. A dive, but he's back. First offering on its way. Starts things with a splitter outside for ball 1.
Tying run at first base, he's got to make sure that a ball in the gap, he scores. He's got to get a great jump. And one way to do it, as soon as you see that ball through the zone and you see the swing and it makes contact, you just got to get flying.
Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Mets strand 1. They trail this one 1-0. Digging in, Carlos Correa. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest.
Carlos Correa.
Second inning starts with a fastball that misses. It's 1-0. Pitch on the way. Fastball at 94 miles an hour, and it's 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Skied into straightaway right. Bruce has a read on it. 1 down.
Batting 8th, second baseman, David Lee.
Stepping up now, David Lee. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. The windup and the 0-1. Slider taken here. 1 ball, 1 strike. high in the air out to center field. Marte is under it. 2 gone.
Batting ninth, pitcher Luis Rodriguez.
Settling in now, Luis Rodriguez. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Nowhere close with the fastball to begin the at-bat. It's ball 1.
Wow, that's 40 pitches for him already. This doesn't have the makings of a start that he's going to go very deep.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Lays off the fastball away, and it's 2-0.
Tell you what, pitching to the pitcher is not that easy. Sometimes when you face him, a little bit of a letdown. He's in a 2-0 count right now. You got to really focus, I think, more so with the pitcher hitting against you than anybody.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
3-0 to the opposing pitcher. Throwing strikes can be difficult sometimes, but nothing like not being able to throw it to the other pitcher. Man, it's got to be frustrating.
From the windup, the 3-0 pitch. And this misses as well. Ball 4. And he's walked the opposing pitcher on 4 pitches.
Man, you hate to give up a 2-out walk to anybody, but especially to a speed demon like him. Good chance he's running here, and good luck trying to stop him.
Now batting, number 70. He'll get his first shot with the bat here. First pitch of the at-bat. Ball 1.
Seems like he's just lost the strike zone these last several pitches. He's got a walk, and that pitch right there, that wasn't even close.
Dribbled up the line, but that one rolls foul. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Marte shading to his right. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Astros leave 1, and after an inning and a half, it's 1-0. Into the box now, Jonathan Scadam. He'll start us out here in the home half of the second.
Scadam.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss.
Boy, he juked him out of his shoes with that changeup. Stood almost no chance of doing anything with it, but it probably looked good coming in.
0-1 count. Here's the pitch. A wave and a miss.
That was a good pitch right there. Started at the knees, got the hard sink down, and got him to swing right through it. Beautiful.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Fouled toward the third base dugout, but this will get back into the seats, out of play.
That's probably not what he wants to do with 2 strikes right there with the fastball. He was fortunate. He just fouled it off.
Hit back up the middle. Backhanded. And he's set down, 1 away.
And this is not an easy play when you have to range to your right. He really didn't have a chance to get his feet set, so this is all arm. Nicely done.
Here's the third baseman, David Wright. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1.
Well, he swung right through that on that changeup. The changeup is a tough pitch to swing at for the first pitch because you haven't measured his velocity yet, so you don't know what you're going to see coming your direction.
And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. 1 out, nobody on. 1-2 now.
I'm no hitting expert, but you can't take a swing that's a whole lot more uglier than that one.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Now here's the pitch. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
Looked to me like he tried to do way too much on that 2-2 pitch. You don't have to come into the zone on that count, but a pitch that far outside isn't going to tempt anyone to swing.
Swung on in the dirt for the third strike. Mauer recovers, and he makes the throw to first. Wright is retired, 2 down now.
Second baseman.
Standing in, Daniel Murphy. He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Into the windup and the pitch. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. 2 out, nobody on. Here's a changeup that's right there, 1-1. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. Ready on 1-2. And this one runs in on him as he can't get his arms extended. A great pitch there, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Mets. They still trail 1-0. Welcome back to daytime baseball on the show from Citi Field. Thanks for joining us. Digging in for his second at bat, number 30. He singled his last time up.
Number 30.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And that pitch catches the inside corner. And he misses with it, 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2.
Boy, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, you have to make sure it's up above the zone like that. He can't do a whole lot with that, but if it were a little lower, he can and will make you pay big time.
2-2 now.
Pretty adamant about working him inside right now. Back-to-back fastballs, and that one was able to find the zone.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And he'll stay alive here, but just barely as this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and the count holds at 2-2. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3.
With the meat of the order due up next, you could probably expect to see something you can handle here with the full count as the 2-hole hitter.
Here comes the payoff pitch. Smoked on the ground up the middle. And this will find its way into center field for a leadoff single. And he's out trying to stretch it into a double, so a costly mistake here leading off the inning.
Well, he clearly thought he had a shot at 2 on the hit, but they did a nice job in the outfield of getting it in quick to cut him down.
Into the box now, Michael Lee, as he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Hit on the ground out to short. Throw in the dirt to first, and he can't come up with it cleanly.
You want to talk about speed? Watch him here on this isolation replay. Is he flying or what? I love how smooth he runs, and he just bursted down the line.
In now, number 3, as he takes one in tight. Had to scramble out of the way there. It's ball 1. He drew a base on balls his first time up. 1-0 count. Here it is. Pitch outside. The throw. Oh, and the throw's wide as it gets by him at second. So they'll slap an error on the catcher there, and you can tell he's not happy back there. Here he comes on 2-0. And this is fouled back and out of play. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Now a ball fouled down the right field line, out of play, so that'll move the count to 2-2 now. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. Look out, a fastball up near his dome, and that'll wake you up a bit. Gary Cox waits on deck. From the stretch. And here's a ball hit in the air. Calling for it, Duda, and that's the second out of the inning.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone.
Fielder,
they took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
Into the box, Gary Cox, as he swings and misses at a first-pitch fastball, 0-1. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Bounced softly in front of the plate. Throw on to first, and that error won't come back to haunt him after all, as the inning is over. 1 left for Houston, but they're on top 1-0. Now in the box, Travis d'Arnaud. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Travis d'Arnaud.
Here's the first pitch to him. Laid off as it caught the inside corner. And Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
Now a splitter's in there, and he's quickly behind 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a little blooper to center. Lee into shallow center. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Batting ninth, pitcher Rich Herrera.
Into the box, Rich Herrera. First pitch of the at-bat. A high fastball is in there.
He's really throwing the ball well in this game, and the thing to me that stands out is that 2-seamer. He's got great movement, and he's keeping hitters off balance with it.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Right over the middle, knee high. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And he missed with it. It's 1-2. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive.
Well, I think he's trying to get that 2-strike fastball out of the zone. Just caught too much of the plate right there. Fortunately, he fouled it off instead of putting it in the seats.
Splitter, 2-2. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. Mets are still looking for their first hit of the ball game. And you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2.
Just tied him up with that last pitch. Pretty evident by the swing. Sometimes guys get in that protect mode so much that they're swinging at everything that they see, and they end up offering at pitches that they can't possibly do anything with.
Here's the shortstop now, Jose Reyes. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Fought off at the plate, and we'll do it again.
That's a nice job of staying alive. A 2-strike breaking ball just out of the zone. He was able to put enough on it to get another pitch.
Now a fastball swung on and missed, and that is out number 3. Mets go down 1-2-3. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Matt Harvey makes his way toward the mound now as he'll appear in his 6th ball game of the spring.
Matt Harvey.
So here's Joe Mauer. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
13, Joe Mauer.
Tried to hold back, but this is popped up. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1.
Up next for
hey,
the Astros.
Every pitcher loves to get quick outs, right? How about that? One pitch, 1 out, a pop-up to start the inning.
Striding in once again, Carlos Correa. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Sliced hard but foul. Look out over there.
That's a big fastball, obviously, and we're going to see this reliever throw it a lot.
1 run, 4 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. And that slider's almost in the dirt. Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. Shin high fastball that time. Ball 3.
Well, it's a pretty well-known fact that your batting average goes up as you get into more favorable hitters counts, and that's especially true when we're talking about this kind of hitter. Not a great spot to be in if you're the pitcher.
Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Drifting toward the third base dugout.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row.
And this will get on through past Reyes for a base hit.
Well, it looks like just a ground ball base hit in the box scores. But, man, that ball was hit hard up the middle. He's going to do well for himself if he stays consistent and keeps that approach.
Standing in now, David Lee. And a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball 1. Runner at first here, 1 man out. And they pitch out here, but nothing's happening. Ball 2. Two and 0. Here it is. Here's a swing and a ground ball, but this will get foul. 2-1. Set to deliver on 2-1. Tough slider that just catches the corner for a strike. hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. 3-2 now.
That's back-to-back breaking balls away, but now he's got himself into a little bit of a tough spot. You probably can't throw that again, so your opponent is probably up there just looking for a fastball that he can drill.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. And that misses ball 4. So it's first and second now with only one away.
Well, that was a slider in a 3-2 count, and it just didn't tempt him enough to get a good swing. A good job of pitch recognition and knowing the strike zone to draw the free pass there.
Ready for another chance. Luis Rodriguez. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Oh, 1. Here's the pitch. On the ground to second base. This could be 2. Reyes. But they won't get 2 as he beats the relay to first.
Now batting, number 70.
So coming to the plate, number 70. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Tough one to lay off. Called a strike.
I don't have a problem taking that pitch right there. New pitcher just came in out of the bullpen. You want to see what he's got. You measure the first pitch. Now get ready to hit.
And he lays off for ball 1.
Hey, interesting. He went back to the same spot, and hey, why not? If the umpire is going to give you a little bit out of the strike zone like he has, keep attacking that spot.
And he misses 2-1.
A lot of times you see guys get too aggressive and try to do too much at the plate with guys on, but right here he's doing a great job of waiting on the right pitch. Got himself ahead in the count now.
And this is fouled at the plate. 1 run, 5 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. And a slider bounces, and that gets away. And he will score from third. A daring move as he scores on what ought to be called a wild pitch.
This is why you've always got to be careful with a runner on third. He went with the slider there and just overthrew it and spiked it into the ground. He's going to have a hard time letting that one go.
Here comes the payoff pitch. Line towards center field. Marte is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Astros forced to settle for only the 1 run. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. It's the Astros 2 and the Mets nothing. Randy Johnson will come on and get some work as he makes his second appearance so far this spring.
Randy Johnson.
Back with Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian as Starling Marte steps in to start the inning.
Starling Marte.
Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. And that one stayed too low apparently.
Remember, he was a strikeout victim last time up, but this at bat seems to be a totally different direction. He's showing good patience now, and he's got a real good count at 2-0.
Fly ball out to straightaway right field. Lee is under this one. 1 down.
The right fielder, number 32, Shea Bruce.
Here's Jay Bruce now. Reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. In there, 0-1. The pitch. Very weakly on the ground. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
The first baseman, number 21, Lucas Duda.
Here's Lucas Duda now. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First offering on its way. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Moving under it, Lee. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Mets. They're down 2-0. Trevor Cahill is out from the bullpen here as he'll be making his 5th appearance this spring training.
Trevor Cahill.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, number 30. Couple of singles to his credit thus far.
And it looks now like a right-hander's begun to get loose in the Mets bullpen.
There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1.
Wow, that was a decent breaking ball right there, but that's just a pitch that's a little easier to lay off of when you're opposite-handed, opposite bat. You could see the sweep of the ball coming right into you. That was a great take.
And there's ball 2 now. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Good sinker that time as he gets a piece and chops it foul at home plate. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Bruce is going to get back, and he'll put this one away on the warning track for the first out.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
Stepping in now, Michael Lee. And this will be fouled away. Pitch on the way. A little bouncer. And with his speed, forget it. It's an infield single. Ready for another shot now. Number 3 comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1. Ball 2.
On 2-0, you can bet he's looking for a fastball that he can turn on and drive. Might be thinking about picking on that big hole between first and second.
Hitters count. Here's the 2-0 pitch. Outside and low. 3-0. Runners on first with 1 down. And he misses with that one for ball 4. So that'll put runners on first and second now with 1 away.
And with the bases empty, you don't feel bad about walking that guy. He's capable of taking deep every time he digs in. So it's not the worst thing in the world to work around him if you can.
Digging in once again, Gary Cox. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. First pitch on its way. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
This is the guy they're going to have to be careful with. He could put 3 runs on the board in a hurry. So expect them to try to get him to chase something out of the zone if they can.
Here comes the 1-0. Couldn't wait back. A swing and a miss.
It looks like he just swung right over that sinker right there. What is so hard about a sinker, you have to almost go underneath it and scoop it. If you got one of those swings that goes over the top, you're never going to hit him.
And this one's in the dirt. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. He'll try again. 1-2. Knuckle curve, and he can't ring him up as it goes to 2-2. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Dribbled to the right side. Oh, and that all developed too late to get him at first, and now the bases are loaded here.
The catcher, number 13.
Ready once again, Joe Mauer. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Down and away, 1 ball and no strikes.
Bases loaded right here. I just want him to put the ball in play. It's going to be hard to double him up. It's got to be like smashed at somebody on the base to turn it over with him. Contact is important here.
The set and the 1-0 pitch. Oh, here's a drive into the gap in right center as he comes through with extra bases. 2 runs have scored. Now the relay home. The tag, and he is out at the plate as 2 runs score, but not the 3rd.
Now batting, shortstop, Carlos.
Digging in and looking for more, Carlos Correa. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swing and a high pop-up back onto the outfield grass now. Reyes is there for it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. Home half of the 5th coming up. Astros lead this one 4-0. Eddie Farmer is on, and he'll take over on the mound in relief.
Number 27. Eddie Farmer.
Digging in to try it again, Jonathan Scadam. He'll start things out in the home half of inning number 5.
Jonathan Scadam.
And this is taken outside for ball 1. Now the Astros have somebody up in the bullpen as a right-hander has started to warm up out there. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
That's a good approach when you're facing a young arm you might not be too familiar with. Take a look at a few and see what he's got. Now he's got himself ahead in the count.
Here it comes, 2-0. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone.
Good pitch right there from the reliever. Tough for hitters to do much with pitches in that location unless they're looking for it.
Nipped the corner. 2-2.
Well, that changeup right there sets up a lot of things. Now the count's 2-2. He can come back in with a fastball, and it's going to look like it's moving a little bit better. Or he can go back to that changeup.
Now a swing, and the barrel of the bat breaks in 2 that time. And he'll steer clear of the flying debris to make the catch here for the first out.
David Wright.
Here's the third baseman, David Wright. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First delivery to him on the way. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. Now the Astros are going to get a left-hander up and cranking out in the bullpen. And he comes back with one in there for a high strike.
That pitch is in triple digits. I think he had to take that one because I'm not even sure he saw it.
Bases are empty, one man out. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul.
Tell you what, that was a nice swing after the sequence, following a fastball to get a changeup and you foul it off. Pretty good approach.
Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
Not sure if that was a purpose pitch or not, but I liked it. As a pitcher, sometimes you've got to be willing to back the guy off the plate by running something hard inside. You can't just let guys be comfortable standing in the batter's box against you.
Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Hit hard to the right side.
I don't know what he was looking for right there, but man, he got a piece of that changeup and was able to foul it off. But that's a ball sitting right there for him to hit, and he was late with it. So I don't know what he's looking for. Looking for something harder, probably.
And they won't tempt it here with right as that pitch misses for ball 4.
Hey, they haven't been able to register a hit against this guy, but at least they have a base runner here. We'll see if that leads to something.
Here's Daniel Murphy now. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Sliced hard down the left field line. That's a hit, the first of the game for the Mets. The relay, and he's safe.
The good news for pitchers in this park is that it doesn't give up many home runs. A lot of room in the outfield. Sometimes that's the bad news as well, though, because there's a lot of space for hits to get down and to go for extra bases just like that.
Here's the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Oh, 0-1 count and the pitch. And that sinker misses at the shoe tops. Ball 1. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Weak roller right side. Reined in. And indeed, he'll take only the out at first as the run comes in to score.
Probably wanted more out of that at bat with runners in scoring position. But at least he does the job and brings one home. Maybe the next guy can pick up the runner at third now.
Alex Dickerson will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 64, Alex Dickerson.
And a fastball's in there for strike 1. He'll try to bring in that second run of the inning from third with 2 down. The 0-1 pitch. Fastball that time is nowhere close, and it's even at 1-1. Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2.
That's a good changeup. Got him to swing early in it. Now you got him set up. You can go back with the hard fastball or double it up with another changeup.
Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. And look out as that one ran in and got him.
This is a perfect example of why the slider is such a great pitch and such a dangerous pitch too. Sometimes it moves so much that you just lose control of it. This one runs way too far in, and the hitter is standing on first as a result.
Here's the shortstop now, Jose Reyes. And he takes ball 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. ready. Here's the 1-0. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one.
Well, you clearly have a guy scuffling right now on the mound. Look, he hit the last batter, and then he's falling behind here. As a hitter, you just got to sit there and look for one specific pitch before you swing.
Outside, 3-0 now. Starling Marte would be next. Got to find the strike zone. Here's the 3-0. There's a changeup over the outside corner.
He really was struggling. He needed that strike right there. It's been a while since he'd thrown one. That's just not the way he wanted to start this inning.
He's set. Here's the 3-1. Too high, and that cost him ball 4.
Right about now, the manager's questioning his decision to bring this guy in. If you can't trust a reliever to throw strikes, you can't trust him at all. We'll see if he comes to get him sooner than later.
Standing in, Starling Marte. One of the bigger spots in the ball game so far. Bases juiced now with 2 away. Looking to minimize the damage here. And he lays off there, 1-0.
Hey, 2 walks in this inning already, so he can't expect to stay out there much longer if he puts somebody else on. We'll see if he can find it.
The 1-0 delivery. Swing and a line drive. But this is foul near the seats.
Well, he's clearly on that fastball. He hit that one hard. He just could not keep it fair.
Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. Slider stayed too low, ball 2.
Well, when the pressure starts to intensify, it often feels like the strike zone gets harder and harder to hit. This is a big spot here.
Bases are loaded here, 2 down. Too high that time, and it's 3-1.
3-1 count, first and second. A lot of things can be happening here. I wonder if the runners start, but more importantly, get a pitch you can drive.
Ready on 3-1. Here's the pitch. Strike 2 at a pitch that catches the outside corner. Hit on the ground to third. He's got it. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So 1 run here on 1 hit, no errors, and 3 left. 5 innings complete. The Astros lead it 4-1. Dylan G takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 35, Dylan G.
Stepping in and ready for another shot. David Lee comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And he gets ahead 0-1.
That's a big pitch right there. It could change the at bat. When you're facing a good hitter like this, that first pitch, strike 1, is so important as to who's going to control this at bat. Right now, pitcher's got the advantage.
And boy, big problems here to start this at bat. It's 0-2 now.
So he threw the slider darting away to him 2 times in a row. Now I don't think he'll go for it again. I'm looking for something hard inside on this pitch.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And a fastball just a bit high.
Well, it looks like he tried to waste one and get him to chase it. He didn't, but you're still sitting pretty. Now you're 1-2, and you showed him the high fastball.
Here's the 1-2 delivery. Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2. Hit the other way out toward right field. Bruce has a read on it. 1 away.
Now batting, the pitcher, Eddie Farmer.
Albert Pujols We'll move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with one gone in the inning. Action in the Mets bullpen now. It's both a lefty and a right-hander that start to throw. And the first pitch to the 38-year-old veteran is in for a called strike. 0-1.
I like that curveball right there. You know he's sitting fastball, and he wants to ambush one, jump it right out of the yard, and you drop the curveball on him. Got an 0-1 count.
Swing and a pop-up behind home plate, and that'll get out of play and into the VIP seats.
Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. And this is going to be a foul ball. The next 0-2. A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the second out.
Fooled him just enough with that pitch to get him to go around, according to the umpire. Sometimes it can be really tough for these big, strong guys because once they're committed to swinging, it's hard for them to slow their swings down, and that appeared to be the case there.
Into the box now, number 70. And here's a ball hit in the air. Right is there for it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Jay Bruce will be the one to lead us off when we return. It's the Astros 4 and the Mets 1. Johan Esposito enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the sixth.
Number 17, Johan Esposito.
Digging in once again, Jay Bruce. He'll do battle with a new arm out there in their half of the sixth. Now some action out in the Houston bullpen as it appears both a lefty and a right-hander are up to throw. Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball one.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's such an effective pitch if you can hit the corner with it, but no dice this time.
Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now.
Well, 2-0 now, and this is where he makes his money. If he gets a pitch to hack at, you could bet he's not going to hold back.
Here it comes, 2-0. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Well, this is not how he wanted to come into this game out of the bullpen. The leadoff man of the inning, he finds himself down 3-0 in count. He's got to take a deep breath, refocus, and get back in this game.
Set to deliver on 3-0. Looks at a changeup right over the middle.
Well, they're still in this game. You know, if they can get somebody on, a broken bat, a blooper, a bunt, and then go for the big ball, they can get something going. But they got to start with getting somebody on base. This offense needs a base runner and get things happening.
And that one misses, so the leadoff man will head down to first on ball 4 to start the bottom of the sixth.
And that's what you want from your leadoff hitter. Shows some great patience and discipline, making the pitcher labor to start the game. The result is a leadoff walk and a chance to make some early noise.
Ready once again, Lucas Duda, 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. And here's a fastball called for strike one.
Well, with the leadoff man getting on right there, Matt, they are falling so far behind. They have to capitalize. They have to get some runs to get back in this thing.
Here comes the 0-1. A good knee-high changeup taken for a strike.
Look, Matt, this guy's got a great sinker. Here's the key. He's got a runner on first base. This is where you can get that ground ball double play. Make him chase that hard sinker and hit it into the dirt and turn one over for you.
The 0-2 delivery. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
This is the kind of at bat where your hitting coach grabs you on the way back to the dugout to have a little chat about your approach. Not a lot of positives to draw from that at bat when you take 2 strikes and then you chase one out of the zone to go down on only 3 pitches.
Into the box, Jonathan Scadam, as he'll take a look at his strike on the outside corner. It's 0-1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Prior to the 0-1, here's a look to first. And a dive, but he's back in there. 6th inning, 4-1 is our score. Oh, and this at-bat is quickly moving from bad to worse. It's 0-2 now. He broke out the slide step there, Danny.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat-mouse game continues on.
Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
Kind of pitching him backwards in this AB. Soft stuff early, then those last two were fastballs, trying to get it right by him.
Runner at first here, 1 man out. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
The third baseman, number 5, David.
Striding in once again, David Wright. 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. First offering on its way. Looking at a fastball for a strike on the corner. Two out with the man at first. Runners going. Pitch misses low. The throw down. And he'll be tagged out at second base. Trying to get into scoring position, but instead the inning is over. Nothing doing for the Metropolitans. They trail it 4-1. Welcome back to Citi Field in Flushing. It's on to the 7th now with the Astros on top in this one. And as the final warm-up tosses are thrown, let's get a look at our game summary through 6 innings. Joe Kelly is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 56, Joe Kelly.
Rafael Lopez is up off the bench as he'll pinch hit here to start inning number 7. And that's cut on and missed. 0-1.
That fastball right there will humble you. He threw it right by him. So now what do? You spread out, use your hands, and try to be as quick as you can when you see that ball get released out of his hand.
And he takes this one high, 1-1. And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now. Fastball got him looking as that had 2-seam action on it. 1 gone.
The right fielder, number 8,
Felipe Coronado will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning.
Coronado.
A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Tried to stay back on the changeup there, but this is chopped foul at home plate. 1-1. Here it comes. And that misses. 2-1. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3. Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. And he lays off ball 4. So he comes right off the bench and works the walk. Usually easier said than done.
Looked like he might have gotten squeezed a little bit right there, and you know he's talking to himself in his head about it. That kind of stuff goes both ways, though. Hitters get their fair share of crummy calls going against them, too.
Kyle Seager will be summoned off the bench here as he'll pinch hit with a runner at first and 1 gone in the inning.
Seager.
Pitch out. Nothing doing. Ready with the 1-0. Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Takes a look at a fastball down the middle for strike number 2. One and two. Here it comes. Soft liner to the left side, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Matt, I tell you, that was a tough pitch he hit right there. He just reached out and drove it the opposite field. Fielder. He didn't try to do anything else with it. He doesn't get a hit there.
Andy Ibanez will get the call to pinch hit here, and he'll find he has a couple of runners aboard with only one out in the inning. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1.
Hey, this game is getting interesting real quick. And the last thing you want to do on the mound is fall behind. Needs to get back in the strike zone right here.
He's ready. Here's the 1-0. In the dirt here. Goes to third with it. And he is safe at third as he moves up on what's likely to be ruled a wild pitch.
Man, that is such a wasted opportunity. 2 on, 1 out. Perfect situation to induce a grounder and get out of the inning, but instead he's wild and both runners advance, taking the double play situation away.
We're in the 7th now. 4-1 our score to this point. Three and 0 now.
You can bet he's salivating a little in the box right now. He likes to drive in runs, and he's got a great situation and count to do that right here.
He's set. Here's the 3-0. A fastball right down the middle for a strike. He's set. Here's the 3-1. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. And he lays off ball 4, so he comes right off the bench and works the walk. Usually easier said than done.
Oh, that's a walk that could really change the complexion of the game. With the bases loaded, if he gives up a base hit right here, it could get real ugly.
Ryan Wright will get the nod from his skipper to pinch hit, and he'll do so in a big spot. Bases loaded, only one away. Swing, and that's hit out of play up into the plaza level. Now the 0-1. Just a bit jumpy that time. Swung on and missed.
With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout, or are you still looking for the double play ball?
Well, Matt, I think a lot of that depends on the type of pitcher that you are. If you're a power pitcher, you can go ahead and ride a fastball up in the zone. But if you're a guy that induces a lot of ground balls with a sinker, I think you have to stick with that plan.
Working for the punch out and the offering.
Hit on a line, and this one's into center field. That's a base hit.
1 run scores. Tack on another here as the runner scores from second. It's 6-1.
Boy, that was a big hook, and did he stay in there or what? That ball looked like it started behind him and came back over the plate, and he was able to get a base hit on it.
Digging in to try it again, Carlos Correa. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes.
And when you're already down 5, the last thing you want to do is fall behind in the count when you're on the mound. That's not going to do anything to help you get back into this thing.
The 1-0 delivery. A swing and a miss just out in front of that fastball. And this is fouled straight back. Runners are at the corners with 1 man out. Bruce will come over for a look, but this will wind up back in the crowd, a foul ball.
Oh, that is too good a pitch to throw right there. 2 strikes, a fastball right in his wheelhouse. He missed it. He probably won't get another one like that again.
Now another 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Wow, the first 6 innings, this guy was sharp. 7th inning hasn't been the case so far. He needs to refocus again.
Here's the pitch on 2-2. Curveball that time, not even close.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Boy, really making him work now as the 7th pitch of the at-bat is also fouled away, so the count will hold steady at 3 balls and 2 strikes. Now a throw over to first, and he's back easily. Ready now with the payoff pitch. And another pitch is hit foul as the battle continues here. Another full count pitch home. And he finally wears him down here as he strikes him out after a 9-pitch at bat.
Now batting, second baseman.
Now at the plate, David Lee. He's 0 for 2 with a walk thus far. From the stretch. A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike. The 0-1 pitch. And the changeup is way low that time. Here it comes on 1-1. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So 2 runs on 2 base hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. 7th inning stretch time here at the ballpark. Houston leads this one 6-1. Felipe Coronado will stick around as he'll take over in right field.
Right field, number 28.
Kyle Seager is going to go ahead and stay in the ballgame and play third now.
Number 20, Kyle Seager.
Andy Ibanez will stay in the ballgame now and take over in left field. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Number
Now at second
19
base, number
enters from the
86.
bullpen to do the pitching. Jeff
Now
Mathis
catching,
will
number
come on
6,
as well as a
Jeff
part of a
Mathis.
double switch, so we'll have a completely new battery here.
Now at
Francisco
first base,
Cervelli
number
is
31,
into the game as well, as
Francisco
he's the new first
Cervelli.
baseman. Evan
attention,
Gattis
please.
is up off the bench
hitting
as
for
he'll
the
be
Mets.
asked to get something
Number
started in
11,
the home half of the
Evan
seventh.
Gattis.
And he can't get out of the way of that one, so the leadoff man will be on to open the frame.
Wow, you
The
want your
batter,
stars to
number
get their
28,
work in during
second
spring
baseman,
training, but you don't want to see them get hit by a
Murphy.
pitch. Looks like no damage done, though.
Here's Daniel Murphy now, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball one. A hit and 2 tries for him so far. Here it comes, 1-0 to Murphy. And a neck-high fastball that time.
I'm seeing him just a little too amped up out there right now. That's common with hard throwers like him. Running a blazing fastball up there is great, but if you can't harness it, what good does it do you?
A runner at first with no outs here. Lays off a fastball, but it's over for a strike. 2-1. Swing and a line drive, but this will be foul. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called. 1 away.
You know what was really impressive to me about that strikeout? He fell
catcher,
behind 2-0 to start the at-bat. That's a pretty bad place to be, but then he kind of refocused himself and came right back with 3 quality pitches in a row to sit him down. That's not easy to do, but now his focus has to hone in on getting ahead on the next guy.
Runners on first with 1 down. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Coronado on the move, and this will be off the wall out near the 330 marker. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double.
When it left his bat, I thought it might squirt foul, but it
The pitcher,
hugged the
number
line and found its
56.
way into the corner. Thought it might be a little bit closer
Kelly.
play at second, but he cruised in there with relative ease.
And here's a called strike at the knees. Don't think he liked that one too much, but it's 0-1.
That's a good pitch right there. Now he's ahead in the count. You got the hitter back on his heels a little bit. Even though it's a tough situation, you know you're going to have to use all your pitches to pitch out of it.
Comes set, and the 0-1. Drilled down the line, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2.
Back-to-back changeups, and he fouled that one off right there. I don't think he's going to come back with the third one. I got to be thinking some other pitch is coming.
2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Runners are at second and third with 1 down. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up
Your
looks
attention,
so
please.
enticing to hit that you
Entering
think you
for the
see
Mets,
that ball as a
number
hitter, you think you can
65.
drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. That one's going to find the seats. Strike one. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Lays off the slider that time. 2-1.
Boy, I like the pitch idea. It looked like he tried to get into chase right there, make him think that ball's over the plate and it runs away, but he laid off it. I don't know how, but he did.
Set to deliver on 2-1. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Second and third, 2 away. Changeup gets him out in front for strike two.
Boy, I love the way he's competing out there on the mound right now. He's got a chance to rack back-to-back Ks with 2 runners in scoring position. He's not giving in at all.
Grounded down the third baseline, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. He'll try it again. 3-2. Struck him out, so they work out of the jam as he strands 2 men in scoring position. 2 left for the Mets. They trail 6-1. Joe Smith is out from the bullpen now as he'll work in his 3rd game so far this spring.
Joe Smith.
Number 13 has come into the ball game now as he takes over as the new third baseman. Ruben Tejada is also into the game as he takes over at short. At the plate, number 86. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1. And this winds up inside for a ball. 2-0 now.
Boy, you don't see that very often out of a rookie. That's a 2-0 count, and both of those pitches were really close. This guy has a pretty good eye.
The 2-0 pitch. Now a ball hit sharply toward third. And boy, just get out of the way of that one. He'll be on base to start the inning. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
Managers these days like to think of that 9-hole hitter as the second leadoff man, and he plays the role pretty well right here. Gets the leadoff double, and now he gives the real leadoff man a chance to bring him home.
Standing in now, number 70, as he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. The 1-0 delivery. 2-0.
Well, back-to-back sliders, and now he finds himself down 2-0. You know, trying to pitch him backwards, that only works if you're throwing strikes. If not, you find yourself in trouble. Well, back-to-back sliders, and he missed on them both, so now you got to really think. He's probably coming with a fastball, right? Challenge somebody, meat.
From the stretch. Looks at a two-seamer right down the middle. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Knee-high slider that he takes a look at. No one out with a runner at second. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Another try at 2-2. And there's one he'd like to have over again. Missed high with the slider. He's set. Here's the 3-2 to third. A quick out number 1. A good afternoon of spring training baseball thus far as you get a look there at our line score through the first 7.
Cervelli.
Digging in now, Francisco Cervelli. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. First pitch is a slider called for a strike. A tough sinker on the inside corner. Ready on 0-2. Way in front of a great slider that time. Throw to first will take care of him. Score it 2-3 on the putout, and there are 2 gone now. Digging in for his second at-bat, Felipe Coronado. No official at-bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
Hey, now 2-0 with a great hitter up, a runner on third and 2 outs. This is not the spot where you want to be challenging a hitter like this. This is where you have to pitch very careful.
2 outs here with a runner at third. Nope. 3-0. Three and 0 pitch on its way, and he missed with it there. Ball 4. It's a 2-out walk with the runner still at third.
Man, when you don't get a call on a pitch that good, you have to wonder if maybe it's personal. You can't blame him for being angry, but he's got to find a way to move on and focus on the next batter.
Striding in, Kyle Seager. He reached on a single in his first try. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. The 0-1 pitch. 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And this is fouled back and out of play. Runners on first and third, 2 away. Hard sinker misses, 2-2. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. And a slider swung on and missed, and the side is retired. 2 left for the Astros. They hold on to their 6-1 lead. Number 41 takes the mound as he's been called upon to pitch.
Number 41.
A.J. Pollock will try and get his club back into it here as he'll pinch hit to lead off the home half of the 8th. A swing, and it's popped in the air back behind first. And the move to the pinch hitter will not pan out as that's taken in for the first out.
All right, fielder number 32, Shea Bruce.
Juan Lagares will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning.
Lagares.
And that's taken for strike 1.
1 strike.
1 out, nobody on. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. Hit in the air to right field. Moving under it, Coronado, and he brings it in for the 2nd out of the inning.
The first baseman, number 21, Lucas Duda.
Sean Rodriguez will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty.
Rodriguez.
Lays off 1-0. One and 0 pitch on the way. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
What a great adjustment. The high fastball in the first one didn't have a good release point. The next one he's able to put it on the corner, correcting himself as the at-bat goes on. I love it.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. In the air out toward right field. Coronado giving chase. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Mets go down 1-2-3. The lead remains 5. It's 6-1. A.J. Pollock will stay in the ballgame as he takes over in center.
Now playing center field, number 16.
Juan Lagares will stick around as he'll take over in right field.
Number 12, Juan Lagares.
Sean Rodriguez will stay in the ballgame as he'll take over at first base. Johnny Higgins enters from the pen to start the 9th inning, as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Digging in, Andy Ibanez. He'll be charged with trying to get on board leading off the 9th.
Ibanez.
9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike. Takes a high fastball for a strike. Lifted down the line in right and back out of play. Count holds it 0-2. Here comes another 0-2. And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now.
Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off. There's a reason it's such a common pitch in that count, but he did well to spit on it there.
Ready to deliver the 1-2. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Again, a 1-2. And the fastball easy to lay off that time. 2-2. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And that's going to land foul. Another 2-2 offering. There's a swing and a high pop up. And he'll put this one away for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, catcher, Jeff Mathis.
Striding into the box, Jeff Mathis, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First pitch on its way. Yanked on the ground down the line. But a foul ball here, 0-1. The 0-1 on its way. And a curveball that started low and broke lower, ball 1. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. And here's one that misses to the Houston catcher. It's 2-1 now.
As long as you actually get it inside, that two-seam fastball running towards the hands is a really good pitch.
Pitch on the way. And this is going to be a foul ball in amongst the spectators.
Oh, that's one he's going to want back right there. A fastball right in your wheelhouse, and you foul it off.
And a swing and a miss here, and the first two are dispatched to begin the ninth.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
In now, Carlos Correa. Ball chopped foul right at home plate, and it's 0-1. Comes set with the 0-1. A breaking ball taken on the inner corner.
That curveball just frozen. That's one of those big curveballs you're expecting to go start at you like this one did and break all the way down to the bottom of the plate. But this one didn't get that big break away, and it froze it.
And there's strike three, so we'll see now if they can manage to hold on to this huge lead as the side is retired. Astros go down 1-2-3. They lead it 6-1. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Jeremy McDonald is in out of the bullpen now as he'll be inserted into the number 6 spot following the double switch. Logan Moore is also into the ball game as he'll hit in the number 8 spot here. Number 26 will get up off the bench to lead off the home half of the ninth, and they've certainly got their work cut out for them here, so he'll just need to work on getting aboard. Sends that one out of play for strike one. A 1 pitch on its way, and a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1, and he'll come back with one in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Here's the pitch. He's fallen behind now, 3-1. Fastball is taken for a strike, and he runs it full 3-2.
Wow, not sure what you're looking for right there, but that one was pretty much middle center cut. Tough pitch to take.
He's set. Here's the 3-2, and he squares up on this one deep to straightaway right. Nearly a big fly to start the inning instead of foul ball. Once again a 3-2. And could this be the start? It's a long way back, but the leadoff man is on base to start their final set of at-bats.
Number 13.
Digging in, number 13. And he's ready to take his first cuts. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Takes a knee-high fastball. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Boy, good bite on the slider, and it just missed inside.
There's that tight slider right there. Just missed getting under the hands. That's a good pitch. I like that pitch. But if you don't get it where you want it, it could be a dangerous pitch to throw.
Ready with the 1-1. And this is chopped foul near the plate, and the count will move to 1-2 now. This one's flared out toward left. Ibanez is going to get there. And that's the first out of the inning. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
The batter, number 28, second baseman, Daniel Murphy.
Ready for another shot now. Daniel Murphy. He got called out on strikes his last time through. First pitch of the at-bat. Slapped hard the opposite way, but gloved by the third baseman for the out.
The catcher, number 9, Travis d'Arnaud.
Here's the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Outside with the fastball. That's 1-0. A ball and no strikes. Here it is. The pitch is circle changed just a bit inside, and it's 2-0 now. Swing and a ball hit foul as this will find the seats in right. Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. Just a bit low. Ball 3. He's set. Here's the 3-1. And there's a called strike 2 as now they're down to their final strike this afternoon.
Full count with 2 outs now, so if he could put the ball in the gap somewhere, he could have a good shot of driving in a run because the runner at first will be in motion.
Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. The next 3-2. Late on the fastball there as this one skied out toward right. Coronado sprinting after it, makes the catch, and that's the ball game.
You might think it's just another win, but it's awfully hard to win in this game, especially on the road. But they find a way to get it done, and they should be very happy with this performance.
6-1 the final tally today. Rich Herrera worked only 3 innings in the losing effort. So that's a wrap for this afternoon. For Harold, Dan, and the rest of our crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB Network.
Fans, our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Astros. 6 runs, 11 hits, no errors. They left 10 men on base. For the Mets, 1 run on 2 hits, 1 error. They left 8 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 58 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.